Allan, the guy's just bought his new custom rifle. He's putting a scope on it, trying to decide between a holdover reticle and a clicking scope. Let's talk to him about that.
Well, this Meopta here, for example, is a 4-16 by 44. It's got a custom yardage turret on here.
Right.
So when you range your game, the animal walks out, you're going to look at this and you're going to turn it to, say, 500 yards. All right, it's also got a windage turret that you've got to make some kind of provision for the wind on. So you're doing all this while you're not looking at your game.
Right.
Okay. With the holdover reticles, such as this one that we designed, this is our MC1 reticle. It's going to be available in several models of this Meopta scope shortly. And it's going to be in 5 different velocity categories, so no matter what your trajectory is on your gun, you're going to have one that's going to fit with very little departure.
Right.
This particular one has got a 200-yard zero, and it's got straddle lines all the way out to 800 yards. They're all progressively longer, indicative of a 10-mile-an-hour crosswind. So, opposed to this click-to system, when you're on a power line in Georgia or a Texas Sendero or a cut line in Alberta, if you've got to do all this, sometimes that animal's going to get past you. So what we like to do is use the holdover reticle, where you're taking your range, you're immediately picking up your weapon, you're looking through the scope. The yardages are all in 100-yard increments. If your rangefinder says 500 yards and you've got a line in there that says number 5, you put that line on him, you allow for any wind, pull the trigger, and you're taking smiley pictures there shortly after if you do your part. One of the knocks on this has been that it only works in one set of environmentals, but now with the advent of rangefinders that measure barometer, temperature, and incline that give you an accurate shoot to, the holdover reticle has really no disadvantage in my eyes.
Right.
We've used this for seasons and seasons and seasons. It's easy target acquisition in the moment of truth. You know, when that big whitetail walks out, we just feel like it's easier and keeps you from having to take your eye off your animal while you're hunting. So that's what we usually tell people that we like, and that's what we install more than anything.
Right. And that's your on-target tip of the week, brought to you by McWhorter Custom Rifles.